Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna do this kind of stitch. Well, I think you can do this for, I don't know, like a belt. You can do this for if you make a tank top, for example, and have this like a strap. These two, they're a little bit thicker, the yarn. Yeah, it's a little bit thick. It looks like this. This is the front and this is the back of the work. It's a very nice thing to do. And these are a little bit thinner, the yarn that I use for this 2.5mm crochet hook for this one. And this one I use 2mm crochet hook. So it depends, you know. These are a little bit thin, you know, the yarn, but I'm gonna use a thicker yarn. It's easy for you to see. It's very easy to do this this thing. I think you can make it longer and make it like a drape or something like that for you know, at the window or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna use 4.0mm crochet hook. Okay, now you're gonna make the knot the way you like. It's up to you. And now we're gonna chain 6 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yarn over the hook twice. We're gonna go into the last chain. So we're gonna skip 5, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the last one, the last chain, we're gonna do a treble. I'm gonna pull through 2, and the next 2. Now we're gonna do behind, we have the chain and the treble. Behind this treble, we're gonna do a puff. So yarn over the hook, gonna go behind that treble, gonna pull up once, twice, third, fourth, and fifth. So now you're gonna pull yarn over, pull the yarn through all the loops, not this one, the last one here. So you're gonna pull through all the loops. You have 2, yarn over, pull the yarn through the last 2. And now we're gonna put the yarn over the hook 3 times. Once, twice, and the third time we're gonna go back into the first chain here at the bottom, yarn over, pull the yarn through 2 loops, next 2 loops, next 2 loops, next 2 loops. And now in here we're gonna put into this space 9 single crochet. So you go into that space and you start to do 9. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now you see we have this chain here in the beginning. So when you keep your work like this, you're gonna take the tail and hold it, and in this space here we're gonna put 9 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And just make sure that you leave the tail a little bit longer, and after you finish you can cut here, yeah? So now you see on top of the puff here we have the chain here. So we're gonna go into this, you know, chain here, and we're gonna do a slip stitch, yeah? It's gonna look like this. So now we're gonna chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yarn over the hook twice, and in the first chain that you did from this 6, the first one, you're gonna go through one loop in there, pull up a loop, then pull the yarn through the first 2 loops, next to, and now we're gonna, behind this treble, we're gonna do a puff. So yarn over the hook and you go in there once, twice, third, fourth, and fifth, yarn over the hook, pull the yarn through all the loops, not the last one, this one, so you pull the yarn through the last 2, and now yarn over the hook 3 times. So we're gonna go back into that loop, the first chain that we did from those 6, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops, next 2, and next 2, and now in here, in this space, we're gonna put 9 single crochets. So 1, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now you kind of turn this a little bit upside down, and you're gonna go into this chain 6 that we have here, and we're gonna put in here, in that chain, into that space, 9 single crochets. Kind of put it upside down like that, and you're gonna go into that chain, and you're gonna do in that space, and you're gonna do 9 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So right here on top of the puff, right there, you're gonna do a slip stitch, and you're gonna chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yarn over the hook twice, and the first chain here that we did, we're gonna go through one loop. I'm gonna do a treble, and now we're gonna do, on this treble, we're gonna do a puff. Five times you're gonna go behind that treble. So yarn over, pull the yarn through all the loops, not the last one, yarn over, pull the yarn through the last 2, yarn over the hook 3 times, and we're gonna go back into this first chain from those 6, pull through 2, pull through 2, next 2, and the last 2. And now in this space here, you're gonna do 9 single crochets. This is the 7, 8, and 9. And you kind of put this upside down, and you go into the, in this space, we're gonna do 9 single crochets. So this is it. This is the work. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and you have the right there, right here on top of the puff, pull up a loop, then do a slip stitch, and it looks like this. So again, you're gonna chain 6, and then you're gonna do the rest. Okay, yarn over the hook twice, and you go into the first chain that you did, pull through 2, and now behind this treble you're gonna do a puff 5 times. Once, second, third, fourth and fifth, yarn over, pull the yarn through all the loops, not the last one. Pull the yarn to the last two, yarn over the hook 3 times, and you're gonna go back into the first chain, and you're gonna pull up a loop, pull the yarn to the next two, next two, next two, and the last two, and in here in this space you're gonna put 9 single crochets. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So now you have to go behind this, kind of pull like that, and you in here too, in this chain space, you're gonna put 9 single crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and you have the puff on top right there, right here. Pull up a loop, then do a slip stitch, and then you're gonna chain 6 and you start again. This is the stitch. It's a very easy stitch. I'm sure some of you might come up with something to do. So this is what we worked up until now. This is the front, and this is the back. So now you will decide which one you like the most. Well, the size anyway, the size color, or the size of the yarn, and the color, it's up to you. So this is it. I like this one, it's really nice. So if you like, you can give it a try. I'm sure you can find something to do with this stitch or design. So well, this is it. I hope you enjoy. Have a good day. Bye bye.